Hey, today I wanted to talk about tension. And tension means that there needs to be some kind of like electricity between the things that you do, with the foods that you eat, with the people you want to have in your life, with the people who you work with, and also inside of you, between your head and heart and genitals, basically. There needs to be a tension. If there is no ability to create tension, there is no ability to co-create or to connect. That's just how it is. It's very simple. If you think about kids, how they start to play, one comes here and is like, hey, this, like, I would be a Batman and now I fly here. And then if the other one don't know how to create tension there, because this one already created, he's like wanting other people to come and play with me by bringing his own imagination and his own feelings and whatever out, sharing his inner world. So if the other one knows how to create tension, he goes like, yeah, hey, I'm gonna be the Joker that comes here and attacks you, and I don't like you, so I'm gonna do something, whatever. And then it goes, on and on, so that each one kind of like creates a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more, and they bring out their inner imaginary world, their emotions, what they feel like doing, who they feel like being. So, but if the other one just comes and the other one's like, okay, well, I want to play with, on the sandbox, then it's like no co-creation. This goes here and this goes here. They are not connected. They are not co-creating. They don't have tension. That's the very simplest example of that. But it's very same thing now then with adults in a relationships. If you don't know how to create tension with your partner, you will not have a, fulfilling, interesting relationship. It will go to be very boring and die. And same thing with your work, with your kids. And now we then come to that part that it also happens inside of you. So if you don't know how to create tension between different parts of your body, you're gonna be only operating, for example, from your head. And that's the problem with Western countries, and I think especially with here in Scandinavia, we kind of like spend way too much time in our heads. If we are just now talking about normal relationship between, for example, man and a woman, there needs to be the both polarities kind of carrying on their own speciality, their own uniqueness, and how to bring that out, create tension and play through that. And women are mostly more emotional. They have more complex emotional thoughts, and they kind of like are usually more feeling based, observant on many ways. Men, at the other hand, are more kind of like looking from the perspective of how to make this work, and how to create systems, and if we do first this and then and that, and they have more logical mind in a way. And yeah, like don't take this now so that it's only this or that, or I'm a little bit now talking with examples, trying to kind of like bring the idea out. So yeah, and mainly the masculine is the one that is penetrating, and the feminine is the one just waiting the bee to fly there and then fly away or stay there, whatever. But the feminine is more kind of like attracting, and the masculine is more penetrating. So that's why also usually in the dating world, men are expected to be the ones that kind of like come to the woman to penetrate their mind and heart, so that the feminine comes along to the play. But if the feminine also don't know how to play, it will not go anywhere. So feminine needs to bring out their ability to start to feel the man and to observe all the emotions, what's going on there, and bring the tension through that by being kind of responsive to their call. So yeah, it's a really cool thing to understand that, so that you can kind of like put it in all the aspects in your own life. Because for example, for me, it's very easy to do that with people. I'm much more capable of creating tension. But when it comes, for example, to money, to business, I suck. I really suck. And that's why I've been struggling with my business stuff so long, because I don't know how to create tension there. And I'm still learning. With my child, I can easily create tension if it's some kind of subject that I am familiar with. But if he comes with something, some toys, something that I don't know, it's much more harder for me to kind of like jump into the play and start to create tension too. What else? Well, with my health, with my own self, it's been always much more easier for me to create tension through food than through exercise. Create tension through my shadows than my positive things. So, you know, you have to a little bit like think that where in the, like in which areas you are good of creating tension and how you do it and how you could improve it. Because the more you start to kind of like understand that here or here I need to be able to create more tension with positive ways, and I could be actually sharing more of my emotions or who I am, and you know, bringing that, your fantasy, your imaginary world for others to see, you create more easily tension to everything. And you know, for example, with money, it needs to be so that if you spend it, you also need to be able to attract it. So it needs to go both ways. Look at which areas in your life you are good creating tension and which areas you don't actually do that very good or almost at all. Yeah, I hope this helps you. At least it has helped me a lot to be more clear about my actions and thoughts and my sharing. And yeah, I also try to create here more tension, to be more telling about, like, more opening up my world, my things in these videos, telling more of my stories and creating tension for you guys. So that's where I need to develop myself. But yeah, have a nice day. See you.